This is the man from Modesto. This is dream lesson number 5. I'm going to talk about negative spiritual forces that can come against you in dreaming. When you start to remember and recall more dreams, there's an enemy that wants to destroy everything that lives, because that is its nature. It will attempt to ruin your life by deception, by delay, and other means. But today I just want to talk about these two things, the deception and delay. Deception is one of the enemy's biggest tools. The leader of the enemy, Satan, Lucifer if you will, is called the father of lies. He's called the father of lies because he's the author of lies. The original sinning was all inspired by Satan. This is a man who came into the garden where the first man and woman were and lied to them and convinced them to turn against the trust of God. So this is what happens, and I want to explain this to you because if you're a Christian or not, or if you're a Buddhist or something else, these spiritual principles are at work in the world, and you should understand them in order to live a life free of the burden of the darkness, free of the attacks of negativity and viciousness against your life, which can come. When those forces see an opportunity to come against you, they will come. And if you want to go and learn how to dream, this will be an opportunity for you. So before I teach you how to enhance dream recall, which I am going to be doing in these lessons, you will become very adept at remembering dreams. I will teach you many skills at how to enhance your recall, things that you're never going to learn in a psychology course or from any kind of dream book. I looked at them all years ago, and I'm telling you, the things that the Holy Spirit has taught me, you are not going to get anywhere else. So the enemy will come against you with deception. Now, you can look at the result. This is one way. It's the hard way to learn, and it's the way I learned. Okay, when I started out, I was listening to both voices. I was taught like, hey, any dream you get is good to go. You know, the whole time I felt like, you know, this is not true. People are telling me wrong. Like, I shouldn't follow all the voices. It seems like there's something going on. And in the dreams, good spirits would come, angels, right? Servants from the kingdom of heaven would come and say, hey, look, here are the enemy, and they are conspiring against you. So the enemy, they will actually sit down together and develop a plan. And it doesn't matter if you're a Christian. They don't want anything good to happen anywhere. They want to destroy, even if a group of Buddhists come together and they want to set up a program to take young children off the street and feed them, the enemy will come destroy that because they want those children to live on the street and be unhappy and become unhappy adults to increase the unhappiness, right? To increase the anger and the hatred and the crime in the world. They don't want to see anybody get lifted up or helped. The enemy will come and break that. They will only allow something if it's leading people to destruction. So false religious systems, the demon spirits, they won't come against that because it leads people away from God. They don't care. Again, second thing, delay, right? Delusion and delay, right? They're going to do these two things. So delay. They don't care if you go into some false religious system or if you get into some false style of living, as long as it's going to keep you there. So they'll try to lead you into these things in dreams. When I wasn't paying attention, I received dreams that told me to go study feng shui. Again, bad stuff. Feng shui has nothing to do with a human being. Okay, did it work? Yeah, it sure did. But obeying those strange Eastern spirits gave them a right to come into my life. See, so they lied to me, I accepted it, and now they have a right to come in. Right? So now they have a right to come in. There's a spiritual rule that if you open a door for them, they have a right to come in. So I want to tell you right now that you need to be very discerning. Now, God gave everyone a conscience. It doesn't matter if you believe in God or not. You have this conscience. And this conscience will tell you, ooh, this is bad. Probably everyone out there has met someone you thought, oh, this guy's a bad person. Then he began to speak and lie. This guy's probably a master, like, user of his tongue. And then he said something, he got your trust, and then later he took your money, he broke your trust, he betrayed you, he turned out to be a traitor and a liar, right? So this is the same thing that the demons will do. They will show up and you will perceive like, ooh, this is bad. Most of the time, you will perceive this is bad. But once they begin to talk to you, they can sway you. But you need to learn to trust the feeling inside you. And as God's forces and God's servants come into your life and try to help you, they will always do this for you for free. For example, these video series, it is free, right? It is free. I charge nothing. You can watch them all 100 times. YouTube is charging you nothing. I'm charging you nothing. Okay? So the Holy Spirit, the angels, right? People in God's kingdom, they will do it for free. But the enemy, you will see they will try to manipulate you. They will do things like in a dream they'll say, hey, if you don't do this thing and this thing and this thing, this bad thing will happen over here. And then they'll show you a scene of some people dying or perishing or something. It's not true. It's not true at all. Even if you see that other thing really happen, remember, these bad spirits are liars. It could be that they very well knew that some other people, because the spirits, they can travel everywhere during the day, they can spy in on people, see what they're doing, and they know, and they can come tell you. And then someone can wake up and say, oh, I didn't go do that thing like they said, burn a cross in someone's yard, like that dream told me, and now those people died in a bridge collapse downtown, just like that dream said, it's my fault. No, the demons knew the bridge was weak, they knew it was going to fall, and they just fooled you like that. So you really have to watch out for a dream. Can the evil spirits accurately foretell the future? Yeah, they sure can, but they're not 100% accurate because they're guessing at stuff. They're guessing at stuff. Like maybe in that dream bridge analogy, they'll say, "Oh, the dream's going to fall down in 1 week," but it falls down the next day instead, right? Ooh, it was weaker than we thought. It's because they don't know exactly, right? Only God can tell the end from the beginning. Only God can tell the end from the beginning. So when you're speaking to the good spirits, they're going to help you in your life. They're going to be very positive toward you. They're going to tell you the truth about how to move your money, about which wife or husband to choose and select, who to marry, who to not marry, who to trust with your friends, who not to trust with your friends. Right? These spirits will help you. These spirits will try to create confusion and doubt and distrust. So you really have to be able to discern the two different spirits. And I'm going to make a lot more videos on this particular line of teaching because it's so important. And I don't know how many there's going to be, but I'll make it probably at least 2 or 3, maybe 4 more. And then I'm going to start getting into some dream recall. Well, I'll continue back with the original list of 10 topics that I posted in all of the other 4 dream lessons. So this is a man from Modesto telling everyone, as always, pray or be defeated.